Hello, lovelies. So this is day 5. Okay, we've reached the end of this 5-day videos on working with manifesting more abundance. So on Monday, what we looked at was clearing space, focusing on money, focusing on getting excited for money, and also on writing that check and deciding what it is you really, really wanted to manifest. Then on day 2, we looked at, oh yes, debt, good debt and bad debt, and you know, how we respond to debt and the words that we use, what that is doing to our feeling of worthiness of receiving. So most of the week we did work on that law of receiving, because on day 3 we worked on cheap versus value, and how that cheapness feels like a heaviness, not a nice way to feel abundant, whereas looking for value, is a much more powerful way of looking at it. And then yesterday we looked at free, where we were either giving too much for free or expecting too much for free, because both of those will not activate the law of giving and receiving. So today, this is a powerful one, and this is about how we're going to look for money memories in our conscious mind. So right now we're in our conscious mind. I'm talking, you're listening and analyzing, and we can remember so much in our conscious mind, but we can remember a lot. So what I want you to do is this little exercise: just journal on some memories that come up to you around money, anything at all. What did the people that brought you up say about money? Or what did your teachers, or maybe religious or friends, what memories, what feelings did you get, and messages did you receive about money, and what does that mean to you? And I'll just give you a little example. So when I was very young, and I'm showing my age here now, when I was very young, we used to get 3 pence pocket money a week. Sometimes it wasn't. I have two memories about that. One, it wasn't every week, so there was that feeling of, will we get it this week or will we not get it this week, which isn't in line with that feeling of trusting that it's always coming. The other thing was that I have a memory that all of our 3 pences went missing. I was one of 4, and they were all found under my brother's pillow. And what I took from that, and what I realized I had still been performing a pattern for years and years, was that I needed to spend my money really quickly because it could be taken. See how that would play out. I cannot save, I just needed to spend it because I had this fear that somebody would steal it or take it if I didn't just use it up all night now. So that's one of mine. I've been working on clients. I remember clearly one girl who found mostly what stopped her from receiving and making more money was the fact that when she was very young, she used to have to divide anything that she got in. She was brought up in a sort of a religious cult, and everything had to be shared and divided between her sister and her brother. So whatever she got as a present or anything had to be equally shared between her sister and her brother. So it meant that she needed to work 3 times harder to get anything, and she had this huge energy about having to work really hard because she couldn't keep it all anyway. She needed to divide it, even though she had moved away from her family, even though she had left that cult, even though she didn't even necessarily need to give stuff to these anymore. It really stopped her from allowing in a flow because it had a feeling of, I'll just need to share it with everybody. So that was a really important one. I have another memory when I was very, very young, my dad coming home, and he had a £100 note. Now this was, I'm reckoning, end of the 60s or early 70s. So £100 note then was worth an awful lot of money. In today's money, it was 2,647, according to Google. £100 back then would be worth that now. So this was a huge amount of money, and I remember my father coming in and holding it up high, and we were all gathered around to look at this, and his words were, get a good look at that, because you will not see another one. Or maybe something like you won't see another one for a long time. So it was the fact that this was a very rare occurrence. So of course, you know, making a lot of money was going to be hard. It was a rare occurrence. It's just, you know, it was sort of something that was for other people but not for us. So these are just some of the memories. So dig deep now and write them down. Come up with a couple, one or two especially, because the next thing that I have is really, really powerful. It's how I use the subconscious mind to find blocks that are hidden from us. How we can, under a gentle state of hypnosis, which is like a relaxing meditation, we can access the subconscious mind once I ask it questions, and you can go back and find maybe another money belief or block. I'll also demonstrate how I clear that, how we upgrade and change it, and how I do energy healing on what comes up. So you can do energy healing on the beliefs that have come up for you in the conscious mind when you are journaling now. Plus, if you join me on that session, you will be able to find another one that may be something that you have not thought of or seen before. It's really, really powerful. So do join me for that. I've loved making these for you, and I do hope that you are going to find value with them, because this is the last big free. I did a free challenge, as I spoke to you about, and this is my last way of just letting go of that, because from now on I will be doing my challenges, and I will be doing any of these bits of work like new moon meditations and rituals. I will be doing those from my Changemakers Club. If you're interested in knowing about that, I've included the link on this page as well, so you'll be able to do another little bit of research. It's great value, because even if you just come and stay for 1 month, there are, you know, there's a library of more than €400 worth of audios that you can just take, you know, on that session. If you like it and you want more, because every month we do you get a new law dropped down, and the laws, there are 11 spiritual laws. I do a brief little 20-minute talk about each of the laws, and then there is a hypnosis learning, which means that you can listen to that law while you go to sleep, while you relax during the day, or you can also have it as a subliminal audio while you're working, and that law is being programmed in so that you become so aware and you learn these laws on a deep, deep level. It's so powerful when you are in resonance with the laws of the universe, the vibrational laws, the 11 spiritual laws. It is so powerful. You just start to do this stuff organically and naturally. So I will see you, or you will see me in this session. Watch out in your inbox. I'm going to keep the recordings of this up for just a couple of days after I drop in this next one. So you can, from the time of getting it, I think there's going to be about 48 hours where you will get that done. And I just want you to do it, because it's so important to do. If you do this, if it's left there for any length of time, I know people put it off and forget, so I'm only leaving it up for 48 hours. So go do that now when you receive it into your inbox. So take care. It's been an absolute pleasure making these for you, and I hope you will follow me wherever I am, either in the Changemakers, or I'll still be on Facebook on my main page, which is just Facebook Glenys Trinder. I'm on Instagram at glenys.trinder. No, that's not Instagram, that is, yes, Instagram. And I'm on LinkedIn as well. So just, I will be turning up to do regular slots and places like that. But for now, this is the last challenge for free. Mind yourself. Take care. Love and light. Bye.